source in Ghana is your Nigerian Closure, bringing you political news in our channel Ghanatube. Speaker Alban adopting autocratic positioning coming from Nana B. Nana B has actually accused our speaker for being so close in whatever he is doing. The national organizer of the New Patriotic Party, NPP, Henry Nana Boiche Nana B, has accused the Speaker of Parliament, Alban, of adopting autocratic positioning, especially in suspension of the 3 NPP members of Parliament and one of the side of the NDC. Nana B further accused the Speaker of taking a unilateral to suspend the lawmakers, coming out to say that he actually acted one-sided and being accused of being partial, or let's use the words he actually used, autocratic positioning, especially in this suspension of these 3 MPP members and one of the NDC members, coming out to say that he didn't actually see or supervise, investigate whatever that actually happened, but based on that they are actually MPP, he has actually come out to do whatever he wants to do. While disagreeing with the posture of the Speaker, Nana B said that the minority will insist on following due procedures and consensus building in the House. He was actually reacting to the decision of Speaker Alban to suspend 4 members of Parliament MPs for 2 weeks following a chaotic incident that occurred during the sitting of the appointment committee, which resulted in the destruction of tables and microphones. That actually happened just few days ago in the Parliament, where chaos actually started, the roars, the shouts, the fights and every other thing, which actually happened in the Parliament as the appointment committee were actually sitting. And according to what has happened, the Speaker of the Parliament, Speaker Alban, actually took the decision by suspending these individuals, these 4 MPs, giving them 2 weeks suspension, with actually 8 days suspension. And in a Facebook post on Monday, February 3rd, he said, "Today, the leadership of the New Patriotic Party paid a courtesy visit to the Parliament to meet with the mighty minority caucus and commend them on their excellence thus far in conducting the parliamentary business." In the face of the autocratic posturing of the Speaker, as seen by his recent suspension of 3 MPP members, we assure the caucus of our continued support and encourage them to be resilient and unafraid of the NDC majority and the Speaker bullying tendency. So that's to say the NDC's majority, since the NDC's MPs are higher than the MPPs with so much figure, they shouldn't be biased, they should just stand their ground and not entertain any bully coming from both the Speaker and the NDC as a whole. In his response, the caucus promised us that rain or shine, they will insist on following the due procedures and the consensus building in the House. Our gallant men and women in the House of Parliament certainly will not be pushovers. And the General Secretary of the NPP, Justin Kudua Frempo, also in a statement described the Speaker's action as selective and autocratic. The party sees this selective and autocratic posture of the Speaker as very dangerous, with all these actions packaged to cow the minority into submission, consequently weakening its potential to hold the government accountable. He actually stated. Actually, this is what he said. Today, the leadership of the New Patriotic Party in a courtesy visit to Parliament to meet the mighty minority caucus and commend them on their excellence thus far in conducting parliamentary business in the face of autocratic positioning of the Speaker, as seen by his recent unilateral suspension of 3 MPP members. We assure the caucus of our continued support and encourage them to be resilient and unafraid of the NDC majority and Speaker's bullying tendency. In response, the caucus promised us that come rain come shine, they will insist on following due procedures and caucus building in the House. Our gallant men and women in the House of Parliament certainly will not be pushover. The party retaliated its unflinching support to this MP, calling on all members of Parliament to stand united in the face of the depression and unfairness. The party thereby literally see its position that it stands with 88 gallant honorable members to address all form of repression and unfairness in the application of the rules governing Parliament and nation. The statement actually concluded. In a letter they've actually released, they've come out to say that the MPP Patriotic Party has actually issued a private mail to them, coming out to tell them for immediate release. That's dated February 3rd, 2024. The leadership of the MPP party stands in solidarity with the minority caucus in Parliament. The new Patriotic Party MPP has learned with scorn that Right Honourable Speaker on Friday 31st January 2025 unilaterally suspended 3 members of its members of Parliament. The party sees this selective and attacking posture of the Speaker as very dangerous, with all this action package to cow the minority into submission, consequently weakening its potential to hold the government accountable. The party calls on all special honourable members of Parliament to be assured of party's unflinching support at all material times and fully support the press conference of the minority caucus on 3rd February 2025 and its subsequently briefing. In this spirit, the party wishes to state that it does not accept the decision of the Speaker to suspend its member, which in fragments disregard for the Constitution of the Republic and as well as the rule of natural justice. The party hereby retaliates its position that it stands with its 88 gallant honourable members to address all forms of repression and unfairness in the application of full governance. They've actually laid out their solidarity to the members, telling them that they are actually positively behind them in whatever that has actually been going on. They are watchful and they should not actually get scared in any way. They should just mind them, in as much as they accuse the Speaker have been Babin of adopting this autocratic stuff and actually doing whatever he's doing in form of bullying these MPP members because he feels they are minority and they are not even much in the government, in the system, the Parliament. But the MPP has actually promised standing with every one of its people, and coming from Nabi has actually voiced out, and they've issued letter to the MPP caucus reminding them and actually telling them that they are strongly behind them. Please do comment how you feel about this. Also do like, comment and follow, put on notification bell so you get all our news one by one. Thanks my people.